Hi guys, so last night I tried making Emma Chamberlain's pea, potato, and basil soup recipe, so I thought I'd just share it with you guys. So I started by chopping the fingerling potatoes with a ridiculously large knife. So then I tried to switch to the butter knife, but that obviously didn't work, so I went back to the big knife, and then I tossed the potatoes in the boiling water. Those had to boil for about 20 minutes, so while I did that, I peeled and cut the garlic, and I've seen people do this with a knife. I have no clue if I'm actually supposed to do it, so I just kind of went for it, peeled the garlic, and then I had to chop it, and this is when I realized that garlic is actually kind of sticky, and so I did this with zero technique. It actually did not go well at all. And yeah, I did use a napkin as my cutting board. So then I had to cut the shallot and the basil, and then I added in the peas for the last 5 minutes of the boiling, and it was a lot of peas. The recipe called for 4 cups, but I thought it was a lot, so I put a little bit less than 4 in. So then I had to cook the shallot and the garlic, and I decided that it didn't really matter how I cut it up because it had to boil anyways. So then I used vegetable broth, but in her video, Emma uses Better Than Bouillon, which I just decided to use vegetable broth because it was easier. So then I added the basil, and then I didn't show it, but I used 2 blenders to blend up the broth, and then I added the Parmesan cheese to the mixture, and then I put back in the peas and potatoes, and then Emma used chives on hers, and I attempted to use chives on mine, but then I literally couldn't cut them, so I just scratched that and decided not to do that. And so now here I am trying to get the soup into my bowl, but I didn't have one of those soup cups, the ladles, you know what I'm talking about. So I had to use a cup to get the broth in, and it was a very tedious process. I eventually figured it out, and the soup actually tasted really, really good. I would definitely recommend this, and yeah, I really enjoyed making this, and see you in a week.